Are you ready to experience the ultimate handheld shooter evolution with the absolute highest frame rates and jaw-dropping visuals currently available in the modern gaming landscape right now? Starting our countdown with game number 1, which is Doom Eternal, as this blistering fast masterpiece pushed the original hardware to its absolute boundaries and now benefits immensely from the upgraded processing power. The brutal combat loops and intense heavy metal soundtrack feel completely uncompromised as you rip and tear through demonic hordes at flawless speeds, making it an essential experience for action purists. Moving to game number 2, we look at Metroid Prime Remastered, which delivers a stunningly crisp graphical overhaul to a timeless sci-fi masterpiece. Exploring the isolated corridors of Talon 4 feels incredibly immersive, with updated dual-stick controls and enhanced lighting effects that make every single environment pop on the screen with phenomenal atmospheric depth. Taking the spotlight for game number 3 is Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, bringing its cinematic narrative and high-stakes alternate history action directly to your hands. The tight level design and chaotic gunplay feel exceptionally smooth, ensuring that every single explosive firefight against oppressive forces keeps you right on the edge of your seat. Looking closely at game number 4, we have Borderlands 2, which remains the definitive looter-shooter experience with endless weapon combinations and iconic cel-shaded visuals. The vibrant art style shines brightly, while the chaotic multiplayer matches run smoothly, making it perfect for both quick solo runs or extended cooperative sessions with friends. Diving into game number 5 brings us to BioShock Infinite, offering an unforgettable journey through the breathtaking floating city of Columbia. The unique combination of fast-paced skyline traversal and creative vigor abilities creates a deeply engaging combat flow that looks absolutely spectacular with modernized performance enhancements. Shifting gears to game number 6 reveals Crysis Remastered, a title that famously melted computer hardware and now showcases incredible visual fidelity in a portable format. Utilizing advanced nanosuit abilities to tackle large, open tactical environments provides unmatched strategic freedom that feels completely responsive during intense stealth or loud combat scenarios. Checking out game number 7 gives us Quake II Remastered, which perfectly blends old-school arena shooter speed with modern quality-of-life updates. The blistering frame rates and beautifully enhanced textures ensure that this classic sci-fi campaign feels incredibly fresh and satisfying for both veteran players and newcomers alike. Galloping into game number 8 brings Call of Juarez Gunslinger, which offers a stylized, cel-shaded Wild West adventure filled with thrilling arcade shootout mechanics. The unique, unreliable narrator mechanic adds a wonderful layer of storytelling charm to the fast-paced, dual-wielding gunplay that keeps the action feeling entirely distinct. Uncovering game number 9 introduces Doom 3, providing a much slower and deeply terrifying survival horror approach to the legendary franchise. The intense reliance on dynamic flashlight mechanics and cramped industrial corridors creates a suffocating atmosphere that benefits greatly from modern rendering techniques and smoother aiming controls. Venturing to game number 10 highlights Metro 2033 Redux, which immerses players in a bleak, post-apocalyptic underground world where every single bullet counts. The heavy survival mechanics and intense gas mask management create a tense gameplay loop that looks incredibly detailed, with upgraded shadows and atmospheric particles. Blasting into game number 11, we find Warhammer 40,000 Boltgun, delivering the ultimate retro boomer shooter tribute packed with pixelated violence and glorious space marine power. The heavy impact of the weapons and the relentless enemy waves capture pure arcade bliss that runs at hyper-smooth speeds without missing a single beat. Slowing things down for game number 12 is Superhot, where time only moves when you move, creating a brilliant puzzle shooter dynamic. Strategizing every step and dodging incoming bullets in slow motion feels incredibly rewarding, and execution requires absolute precision that translates perfectly to responsive control inputs. Exploring game number 13 reveals Void Bastards, a highly unique comic book-styled strategic roguelike shooter focused on space derelict salvage. Navigating dangerous ships while managing scarce ammo and oxygen supplies demands smart planning, And the quirky, dark humor keeps every single run feeling exceptionally entertaining. Blazing forward with game number 14, we have Prodeus, which masterfully retrofits classic 90s corridor shooting aesthetics with modern three-dimensional special effects. The screen-shaking explosions and heavy gore mechanics look absolutely phenomenal, making every single level feel like an absolute adrenaline rush from start to finish. Stepping into game number 15 brings Dusk, which captures the sinister atmosphere and lightning-fast movement of early PC gaming blockbusters perfectly. Dodging cultists and navigating twisting, labyrinthine maps requires lightning-fast reflexes that feel incredibly satisfying due to the ultra-responsive aiming sensitivity settings available. Charging ahead to game number 16 is Cyberpunk 2077, offering a massive, futuristic open-world experience filled with deep cybernetic customization and intense combat. The sprawling verticality of Night City looks breathtaking, with modern optimization giving you the freedom to choose between stealthy quick hacks or loud, explosive gunplay. Dropping into game number 17 brings Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, delivering the ultimate competitive multiplayer experience with arcade precision gunplay. The legendary maps and fast-paced seasonal updates ensure a highly active community, keeping matchmaking incredibly quick for players looking to test their skills online. Deploying for game number 18 is Battlefield 2042, which throws players into massive sandbox war zones filled with destructive environments and changing weather patterns. Coordinating with your squad across sprawling maps while using advanced vehicles provides an unmatched sense of large-scale military chaos that runs beautifully. Droppin' hot for game number 19 brings Apex Legends, a hyper-fast battle royale featuring unique character abilities and world-class movement mechanics. Sliding down hills and coordinating tactical ultimate abilities with your team creates a highly competitive environment where split-second decisions determine your survival. Grouping up for game number 20 highlights Overwatch 2, delivering colorful, team-based hero shooter action with an extensive roster of unique characters. Balancing team composition and executing well-timed ultimate combos requires strong communication, making every single objective push feel incredibly tense and rewarding. Smashing into game number 21, we discover The Finisher, which provides a highly stylized indie arcade shooting experience focused on creative weapon combinations. The quirky visual style and fast-paced scoring systems encourage players to replay levels constantly to chase the highest spots on the global leaderboards. Sneaking forward to game number 22 brings Delta Force, offering a tactical military shooter experience focused on realistic ballistic mechanics and squad coordination. Navigating dangerous hostile territory requires careful planning and slow, deliberate movement, making every successful exfiltration feel like a true massive accomplishment. Causing absolute chaos for game number 23 is the finals, where entirely destructible environments allow players to blow holes through walls and ceilings. The fast-paced game show presentation and high-mobility movement tools create incredibly unpredictable matches where strategy can change in an absolute instant. Locking in for game number 24 introduces Valorant, a highly competitive tactical shooter where precise aiming and character utility are absolutely paramount. Holding tight angles and executing strategic sight takes with your team demands complete focus, making every single round victory feel intensely gratifying. Finishing up with game number 25 is Destiny 2, providing a massive space opera looter shooter filled with rich lore and challenging endgame raids. The incredibly smooth gunplay mechanics and beautiful alien landscapes ensure that searching for the perfect weapon roll remains an addictive and highly enjoyable journey.